Okay, a few of you have managed to join, Amanda Murphy, Jane, and Hannah. If you haven't, right at the very bottom of the screen, it says, interested in selling through the Open Food Network, register here. So that's the link that you would use. And then the rest of the page is kind of covers the basics of the system. And I'm going to click the register button just because you see what the pop-up will be.
Okay,
And
yeah.
it's going to ask you to sign in and for a password and stuff. Okay. At the top, there's stores, map, producers, groups, and about. I'm just going to click on the map because that is kind of cool. And shows the people who've signed up and around the country. And if I type in 55744, what am I doing? 55744. Grand Rapids, Minnesota. And it brings up the Grand Rapids is right here and Hannah's up here. If we click on Hannah, she has a nice write-up already. And then if we come down here, this is me. And I have a not quite as nice as Hannah's. And then this is Jane. And then if I move the map a little further, we can find Murphy's Grove, Amanda. And there's another one in Aiken, which is Growth Spurt Trees. Just thought you might like to see that. Okay, I'm gonna log in now, if I can. So you can see the back end. And after you log in, because I was looking at all that other stuff, you'd go to Profile and Administration. And this is your dashboard. And after you filled out the initial thing, you have the options. Your profile is live. You can edit your profile by clicking on this green button over here, or you can manage your products. And that's kind of what I was thinking about covering mostly. I'll click on that. And let me zoom in a little bit if I can. View, zoom in. Do it one more time. Okay. You have your products, which is what we're looking at. You have inventory and the import. I don't know how that works yet, but products, I've added some. And I thought I'd go through adding one to show you how it works, which is fairly simple. At the top, there's a new products button, add new products button. If I click on that, then it has a form to fill out here. Supplier, that's me. I can go unit size. You can go by volume, weight, liter, or items. I'll go with items in this case. product category. I'm going to add some tomatoes. So I'll call that produce. Tax and shipping, I'll just leave as is because I'm not going to change it. And then I'm going to go with artisan tomatoes. And I'm going to browse for the image first. And I have a folder in Open Food Network with all my images in. And tomato, artisan tomato. Double click on it and it will add it. I also, in another window, if that will come up and show for you, I have, do you see this window now?
No.
No? Same one? Okay, I'll stop. I'll just grab the description out of the window and make a copy of it. Because I have my product list that I downloaded from Local Line with my descriptions, etc. Okay, copy. I'll switch back. And I will put that in the description area. Paste it in there. I'll do one unit name. I don't know what's going on my keyboard. One unit name, pint, and price. I'll just enter $4 for now. I'm going to leave the inventory at 0 for now. And then we have the option at the bottom to create. Click the button. And it created the artisan tomatoes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, this is going to show you what you couldn't see on the previous part of the video. And I'm going to do that by adding another product. So I'm going to add a new product. And in this case, I'm going to do the French breakfast radish. French breakfast. T. Supplier, that's me. Unit size. I'm going to go item. Product category. Vegetable on this one. Tax categories, none. Value, 1, and a bunch. And price, I'm going to do that $2. I'm going to browse for the file. Now, this is my image folder on my computer and French breakfast radish right here. And click open. And we have everything filled in. So I can click create. And it should show up right down here. Right there, French breakfast. And clicking this little down arrow shows the quantity and the price, and you can quick edit that way. So now I didn't add a description to this, did I? So I want to edit this, and I'll show you how I did that. Edit the description. So what I'm going to do is I am going to switch over to a spreadsheet, which I have filled in with my product list. And I have French breakfast radishes right here on the top line. I'm going to select the description. I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to switch back to the products and paste the description into the description box and click update. And it should be updated. I can go back to the product list now. So any questions about that?
Yeah, Ken, what about this on-demand thingy here? What does that mean? The little box you can check?
I'm not sure on that one. Colby, do you know what that does?
I haven't used it yet, but my understanding is it's something if it's like made to order or you don't have a kind of certain limit of how much people could buy of it, it would be kind of a way of having essentially infinite stock.
Okay,
So it's kind of like as
And then-
people order, you make it sort of thing.
okay. And then what about the tax category and the shipping category? How does that get added in? Most of my products are taxable, so
Yeah. The tax, at least last time I checked, they don't have a way set up for us to like do Minnesota specific tax. There's only a couple tax options in there. So that's something we'd have to kind of do outside of the Open Food Network, is my understanding.
And since we're just adding product to our own listing that will be pulled into the markets hub, the market would be adding the tax or dealing with the tax situation is my understanding.
okay, so I just leave it at none and default and you take care of it from there?
Probably, you know, we can always go back and change things later. I'm going to go through the edit on this too. And
Okay.
also, I kind of forgot to cover, when you sign up, you can sign up as a producer only, which allows you to do all this. If you sign up with a producer with a shop, then you have to pay for that. And your shop will then allow customers to buy directly from you. But either way, my understanding is the hub can still pull your products in. Okay, and feel free to chime in anytime you think I'm wrong, Colby, since I'm very new to this myself. Okay.
Kent, when you're browsing for a photo, you can browse on your computer too, right? You don't have to have a file set up. That's what you're talking about, right?
Right,
When
I
it says
have,
browse for the picture. You can do it through your files on your computer, correct?
right. It brings up an open window that allows you to click on the files in your computer and navigate to where you want, just like other programs do.
Okay.
Yep, and the same with your descriptions and other things about your products. I downloaded my products inventory and list from Local Line, so that downloads as a CSV file or a spreadsheet.
So I guess because I'm kind of getting it mixed up with Local Line. When we are going in, we are kind of setting up our own farm stand type thing, but when the market sets up their hub, will it all be mixed in like it was on Local Line?
I believe it'll be pretty much like Local Line, and basically what you're setting up as a producer only, you're setting it up pretty much almost exactly like on Local Line. With
Okay,
little different categories and procedure to do it, but pretty much the same. Okay, I'll go on to edit. We'll